Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hello. So today I'm going to talk to you about becoming a SENCo. So to become a SENCo, you don't actually have to have any qualifications or really any experience other than being a qualified teacher. All you have to have is a passion for special educational needs. So when I applied for the job, I had no experience of being a SENCo other than having a few children in my class who'd had additional needs like autism. I'd had a child with dyspraxia, and I'd had a couple of disabled children who were in wheelchairs. So that was as far as my experience went with working with children with SEN. However, I had a lot of experience working with children who had speech and language difficulties, and I'd done a lot of referrals to the speech and language team in the council that I used to work for. So I saw the role, I applied for it, and they gave me the job, and I highly think it's down to your interviewing skills. So just making sure that you come across employable, passionate, energetic, enthusiastic. It's all so important if you want that role. You also need to come across as a leader if you're going to be the SENCo, because you need to have structure, organisational skills, time management skills, communication with staff skills. All really important, because everybody is going to be coming to you for advice on the children in their class that they think has a special educational need. Everyone. They all come to you asking for help and advice on what they should do. So you need to be able to support those members of staff no matter what their personalities are. You've got to be adaptable. So yeah, the answer to that question is you don't need anything. You just need to be the right type of person. I'm just going to put the light on because it's getting really dark. Once you've got the post, you've then got to do the SENCo course. This is in the UK. You've got to do the SENCo course. NASENCO stands for the National Award of Special Educational Needs Coordinator. Whew, that's a mouthful. You've got to do that award within 3 years of taking your post. So I completed mine last year because obviously I was going on maternity leave. I was coming up to my 3rd year at the school. I just thought I need this out the way. So the course is master's level. You don't get a full master's, but you get a PGCE at the end of it, which is a postgraduate certificate in education, same as what you need to be a teacher. This is an award in special educational needs. So you have to do a lot of coursework, and there's some assignments and some university days as well. So the coursework that you have to do, they kind of give you a big long list, and you have to go out and find evidence for that. So if you're already in the role of SENCo, it's ideal because you've already got a lot of the information anyway in your SEN file. So you can just pull from that and pop it in your portfolio, which is great. My friend is also doing the SENCo course at the same time as me, and she wasn't in the role of SENCo, so she had to keep going to the head teacher to get this information or just make it up herself, which was much more tricky for her. So it's definitely better if you're in the role, but if you're not in the role and you're just a teacher who's wanting to do that, by all means, go ahead and do it and ask your SENCo for help. Yeah, so there was 2 assignments that we had to do. Both were 5,000 words, I think. So either 5,000 or 6,000 words. The first one was a question of your choice around a special educational need. So I did, what is the impact of early intervention on children with ASD as my topic, because I had a lot of children in the nursery at that point who had autism. So I thought this is ideal. It's early intervention. We're doing it from 2 years old. We are identifying them and placing interventions in place. Boom, like that, as soon as they're coming into the nursery. So that's what I based mine around. Past that, and then the second one was around a leadership question. So you had to look at yourself as part of the leadership team, or if you're not on the leadership team, look at yourself as a leader somehow in your job role, and you had to write a question on that. So I did one around what is effective leadership in a nursery school. And you have to link it to lots and lots of different theories. You've got to use your journals, your books, online materials, anything you can get your hands on, you've got to use, because they're like lots and lots of references. So it is a lot of work. I'm not going to lie, it's not an easy course. It's really hard work. But once you've done it, you're a qualified SENCo, and then you're employable to go at any other school as a SENCo, and it looks good on your CV. Even if you don't want to be a SENCo in the future, it looks really good on your CV to show that you've got that knowledge and you've got that get up and go to go back to university and do another course. So the role of a SENCo entails lots of different things. I would say the main 5 things that you do is train staff, chat to staff about children that they feel have got issues, liaise with the parents about the children, work with staff to set targets for the children so that they've all got education plans that they're working towards, liaising with other professionals such as speech and language therapists, educational psychologists, occupational therapists, people like that, and just ensuring that these children are getting the best possible care that they can. We also do a lot of work around transitions because the children are in a nursery school and they're going to a primary school next. I need to make sure that those children are going to be okay going to primary school. So I meet with the SENCo of the primary schools, I meet with the teachers of the primary schools, and I chat to them about the children's needs and how they are going to be able to support those children. I absolutely love it. It's one of the most rewarding jobs you can do because not only am I a teacher, but I get to help those children with needs in all of the other classes as well. So it is a really fun, rewarding job. You get to make great relationships with the parents, and the parents are so thankful at the end because you've gone out and got that help for their children. So it's just a really lovely job. If you are thinking about becoming a SENCo, I would highly recommend it. Prepare yourself for a lot more workload. The paperwork is just insane. You have to do so much paperwork. But if you're like me and you're organised, you can stay on top of it. Just make sure you stay behind after school and get it done. Do not bring your work home with you because that is one of the worst things you can do because you end up stressed out of your head. Trust me, I've been there. So if you've got any more questions, please just type them below and I will try and respond straight away. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it and I will see you in the next video. Bye!